find yourself in another part of the world, and you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile, and you may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife, and you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground.
Hey guys, welcome back to another broadcast. Today I want to talk about the addictive and destructive nature of lying. More specifically, I'd like our dear viewers to think about lying through the lens of the indie comics landscape over the past decade. In this video, I'd like you to think about the slow implosion of various creators who, upon reflection, one could reasonably say they lied to their supporters and they lied to themselves. So much so that they brought about their own downfall. I have found over the years since entering the creator realm of independent comics that time will reveal whose words and actions align far more often than not, and whose words and actions are consistently divergent. When a man says that he is going to do X, then he should try with all of his might to do X. Many indie creators, hypnotized by the allure of money, go to great lengths to say and do things that bring in the bucks in the short term, but what tends to happen is that they make promises that they can't keep. They grossly exaggerate their ability to actually follow through on commitments. In short, they lie to their backers and they lie to themselves. If you're like me, someone who has backed dozens upon dozens of crowdfunded books over the years, only to get a laundry list of excuses as to why the book or books are nowhere to be found long after the creator's own timeline, then understanding the nature of lies and the effect it has on one's mind and soul is important. It can bring clarity to an unclear situation that could be maddening. People who become addicted to lying often start out by the sense of amusement that getting away with a lie could logically bring. An individual can essentially exploit the system of the golden rule and benefit, again, in the short run, by twisting the truth, bending it, and ultimately breaking it, i.e., lying in any given situation. Lying, however, appears to have a fittingly deceptive price. With every lie a person tells, it appears to also slowly erode, almost imperceptibly, a person's psychological and spiritual discernment as it pertains to objective reality. A person who lies again and again and again and again, a person who piles up grains of little lies, suddenly has chipped away mounds of mental and spiritual discernment capabilities. Worse, since the individual got away with the little lies, they started to behave like any drug addict and progressed to the harder stuff. Little lies become medium lies, and medium lies become big lies. Lies upon lies upon lies. And all of this has a compound effect on the brain and the soul. Before you know it, the self-deceiver has lost his grasp on reality. He instinctually spouts lies, and his own mind adopts it as truth when, in fact, it is dishonest and grotesque. The man who lives a life of lies soon finds himself in a Lost Woods type of situation straight out of a game of Zelda. There's a fog of dishonesty all around him, and he has no idea how to escape. In fact, he doesn't even know he's lost. With every false turn, he tells himself that he is one step closer to his objective. As his bones, be it in the form of online support, financial backing, or a professional network, deteriorate, he tells himself that he is fighting fit. He tells himself that he has never felt stronger. He's never had clearer thinking. The man who is lost screams and laughs and proclaims, often while alone, that he alone is an expert navigator and the rest of the world will rue the day they did not listen to his directions. If you have found yourself looking at the implosion of creators who once showed all sorts of promise and wondering what happened, Then I ask you to think about the nature of lying and what happens when a man becomes a victim of his own self-deception. No one is perfect and we are all fallible, but it is vitally important to always be honest with yourself and those around you. An honest road is often a tough road, filled with bumps and bruises, but it is the only road that is worth traveling. If you are a young creator, do not be enticed by the urge to tell little lies for short-term gain. Know your limitations. Know the boundaries of your capabilities. Humble yourself and seek help from experienced and wise men and take their advice seriously. You do not want to be the creator who finds himself in the lost woods of life with broken faculties due to self-inflicted wounds of dishonesty. Anyway, that's about it for now. Thanks again to all of you who have tuned in through the years. And thanks to all of you who have supported my creative and business endeavors. It means a lot to me, and I will not take your precious time and hard-earned money for granted. If you've enjoyed my books over the years, prayed with my custom rosaries, courtesy of Rugged Rosaries, or purchased merchandise, then you won't have to wait long for more of everything. I can't wait until you see what's on deck. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you later. See ya.